because I didn't want to. Yeah, this is probably the biggest reveal you're ever going to see. But I wanted to talk about this because I feel like talking about Undertale and getting it all out of my system now. And originally, I was going to make this with the boys. I was going to make this with Lucas and I was going to make this with Aaron. Late night, because well, not late night, but I was going to make this with them. But I kind of don't now because I feel like what happened in that Undertale video. Yeah. And I just want to get my feelings out about Undertale throughout this whole video and just talk about the game, right? As swiftly, as calmly as possible, right? So, you got options, right? And the reason why I didn't want to bring them in is because just how the stream was. Right? It was a good stream for most of it, right? But I kind of just didn't want to bring them in because I didn't want to affect them more than I already have with stuff I am going to say in the video. So that's why they're not here. I want to start out with, I got copyrighted by Undertale, when I made the video, when I made the gameplay video, like I got copyright but I got copyright claimed immediately. As soon as that nearly 6 hour live stream went up, I got hit with copyright so fast it wasn't even funny. And the video I made after that is limited ads, so that doesn't help. But that's not nowhere near as important, right? So, obviously, I've had Undertale for more than a few weeks. I think about a few weeks now I've had Undertale installed and downloaded, right? And I want to tell you the tale how this even started, right? So, my boy Aaron, he's in chat now. Hi, Aaron, how you doing? He recommended me I play Undertale. And I'm not going to deny a viewer a game. You know what I mean? Like, a video game that... why not? I'm a dude who reviews video games now, so I might as well just play whatever my viewers suggest me to play. And, we have this idea planned out for more than a few weeks now, and Lucas also joined in on this because Lucas also 100%ed Undertale, and he was also really wanting me to play Undertale. So those guys really wanted me to play, and we got into this whole group chat called the Undertale Underdogs, even though they've already 100% of the game at this point. I felt like I was the real fucking Undertale underdog because I didn't know shit going into this game. Funny enough, Undertale was one of those games I never, looked into. I knew who Sans and Papyrus were because, they're iconic characters from the series. So, of course, you're going to figure out them. But, everybody else, you got copyrighted. Why? Music. I got copyrighted by their music. Because I remember this is what happened on the stream, the video. What happened was okay, this happened, right? On the Undertale gameplay video, right? I got revenue split sharing. This is a new thing YouTube added a little bit back. Basically where the revenue goes from me and the creator of the song both get the revenue to he completely cut that and he wants all of the revenue from my video. So if you ever get ads on there, that's not going to me, that's going to them. So, yeah, that was awful. What's up, Machiano? Welcome to stream. But anyway, so, back to what I was saying. So, me, Lucas, and Luke, we got in voice call, and we were talking about Undertale and whatnot, and so on. Ryan, welcome to stream as well. Did you keep the live up? Yes, I have the entire 5 hour, 39-minute live that I spent all day over here. If you actually got claimed, you should get Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale, to whitelist you. Probably should. But I don't really care. It's not like I make a lot anyway. It's not like I make thousands of dollars that I lost on the video, so I don't care. Plus, you never know. I could just always earn it back some other way or some other video. Who cares? Right? So I'm not trying to make it a big deal. Like, money is the big deal why I'm doing this, right? So, anyways, like I said, me, Aaron, Lucas, we got on a group call. We talked about the game a lot. And, they were trying to help me out. That's why they were in the stream, by the way, because Aaron kind of pre-planned all this. He was like, okay, Alan, when you stream Undertale, I'm going to be there, and so is Lucas, so we can guide you through the game. I thought this was a wonderful idea because I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I have never played Undertale. Can you turn off the music in the game? I think so. W, friends. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really appreciate Aaron and Lucas backing me up for this, right? kind of wish they told me what the final boss was like, but we won't go there, right? We won't get there yet, okay? That's a whole other thing, okay? So, these boys, Aaron and Lucas, you know, they decided to back me up. You are a master and king, just fun. Thank you. They'll be friends. Lime, hi, how you doing? You're welcome, Alan, for the plan. Yeah, because Aaron came up with all of this, right? I'm the type of guy who doesn't really think a lot. I mean, I do think a lot. I think a lot, trust me. But I think a lot in terms of, like, whatever I want to do. And then, you know, sometimes I'll just do things on the fly. Aaron's the one that figured all this out. Pop Dog 101, shout out to you. But anyways, as I was saying, he figured all this stuff out for us. And he said, we're going to be in your stream. And I said, okay, bet. Because I wouldn't want it any other way. Because, let's be real, right? Usually when someone plays a game for the first time, they don't know what's going to happen, and they could make a mistake, and that could ruin the entire experience, right? For them. So it's like, I got two people who 100% of the game, and plus, I got massive support in that Undertale stream for some reason. That shit just blew up in the algorithm, because I had like 10, 13, 14 people chilling in that stream, also kind of helping me out, wondering what path I was doing, etc., etc. Warner 2022, hi. You are spamming my chat like crazy. I'm going to have to ask you to stop, please. I'd appreciate that. But anyways, right? Aaron, if he keeps that up, like spamming and stuff, get him out of here. But anyways, as I was saying, right? So I started playing the game. Aaron was like, hey, you ready to play today? Because AKA it's January 1st. Keep in mind, I literally just woke up from streaming 8 times last night because I was celebrating the fact January 1st, right? And Lucas, Aaron also, we also planned this to be January 1st is going to be the day. Why is my stream crashing like that? Don't know why it's like that right now. That's kind of weird. Never seen my stream like legit lag. I think they're fucking with me. I think something's fucking with me. Maybe internet connection or whatnot. I don't know. Maybe being shoddy. I don't know. Hold on. You know what? I know something that used to fix this problem. Okay. Back to what I was saying. For some reason, my stream kept crashing. So hopefully you guys heard what I said during that whole thing, right? So anyways, so we start playing the game, and I am loving the experience, okay? Keep this in mind. Aaron is helping me. Lucas is helping me to the best of their ability and helping me get through Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 5, Chapter 6, right? So, I'm back, boy. Yo, AS Alamari, welcome to stream. Wow, this stream is crashing so hard right now. I have no idea why. At least for my device. I don't know why it's doing that on stream, making me look like it's crashing 24/7. That's not a good sign. I don't know what the hell is going on. But I can't even talk Undertale for 5 minutes. That's hilarious, right? But anyways, back to what I was saying, right? I'm getting so distracted because of my stream right here. I have my stream on my TV just in case some shit like that happens, so I know when to stop talking or whatnot, right? So we were playing. I was enjoying the game. Everything I was enjoying, from the graphics of the game, the gameplay. I was seriously enjoying this, right? I love this game. I was loving this game. Like Lucas, Aaron, they were probably so proud that I was loving this game. I was hooked. And I haven't been hooked on an RPG other than Block Tales in Roblox, right? And other than Mario RPGs, right? Because a lot of other RPGs don't really stick the landing with me a lot of the time. So this game, not being a Roblox RPG or whatnot, this game sticking with me is actually insane, right? The gameplay of you being the little heart, having to dodge, you know, things and whatnot, that's crazy, right? I enjoy that gameplay a lot. And the music I enjoy, and then going into the battles, kind of Earthbound style. I don't really enjoy those type of turn-based RPGs. I usually like seeing the character do the said action, but this game's like the exception, you know, for 9 times out of 10. I really enjoyed the way things were going on, right? And I'm going to cut to the chase, because I don't want this stream being omega long, right? I want it to be like 15 minutes, 12 minutes tops. I have a crush on you. Oh, I had no idea. I didn't even know people saw me like that, you know? Because I remember when Madeline said that shit to me, I'm like, what the hell? People like me like that? I don't know how to respond to that. But, what I was going to say, right, is when we got there, by the way, in the game, the hearts are called the soul. Yeah, the soul, my bad. Moving your soul around when you get into the battles and stuff. But anyways, right, boss battles anyway and all that. But I'm just going to talk about it, just be blunt, right, since I've already made like 2 other streams talking about Undertale. I loved this game so much, and the reason why I say it's tragic because of this certain event, and I'm just going to show you, right? I'm just going to show you. So what ended up happening is I have a YouTube short about this that I uploaded literally just now. So I don't know why the stream's also ultra behind. It's kind of stupid, in my opinion, but here we are. I have a stream or a short literally describing what happens, right? And I'm going to talk about this heavy, right? So I make it to the final boss in the neutral path of Undertale, right? And no one, like, Lucas didn't tell me about this, because obviously they wanted this to be a surprise. If you spoil the final boss, you know, what's the point of even playing the game if I already know, like, what the true final boss is going to be, right? So I play up against that, and I can't see anything. I don't like dealing with bosses like that, bro. You gotta give me a fucking save state or something, or a difficulty setting change, or something for me to actually want to put up with that, because after this boss, like, this boss made me do crazy shit today. Like, after seeing the neutral path, I can't even imagine, like, the genocide path or the pacifist path of Undertale. Like, and what their bosses are all about. Because, Jesus, what happened today was one of the worst rages or crash outs, however people like to say it nowadays, I've ever had in a fat minute, right? Well, not even a fat minute, because Anton Blast was literally the one right before this, right? But let me show you. So, I play this boss. I'm dying. I died more than 5 times on this. You hear that sound? That was me either throwing my chair or just punching the shit out of my closet door, hence why I don't have one here anymore. I said I threw my chair, I punched my closet door to the point it fell out of its place. It literally fell out of place. Like, as soon as I was done, I had to catch it. Like, while it was falling backwards, because I didn't want it hitting the water heater, because it was falling inward, not outward. So that was happening, right? The freaking bolts on top of the thing up here, the things that keep it in place, were completely bent. Or bent a little, either bent a little bit or just completely, but they just weren't going to go back down on those little hatches right there anymore, like, ever again, right? And I show you guys a little bit of what it looks like.
The closet door is broken in.
Yeah, see?
I'm just going to post this. This is for Undertale. My whole closet door has been removed. This is what happened to my fingers.
To give you guys a little better shot of that, this is what happened to my fingers whenever I did that. Yeah, my finger, when I hit it, I'll show you a better, I'll give you a better, thing. So, when I hit my fingers, because I don't know why, it's always these 2 fingers that always get impacted the most whenever I hit something. For some reason, my second and my third finger, it's never like my, fuck, I guess I was bleeding again. But it's always these fingers. And this is probably where I got the video demonetized. But as you can see, I scraped skin. I even slit my finger right across, actually. And keep in mind, this is the same finger I punched my old window with. So it remembers, like, that experience. So getting cuts, like, in the exact same spaces isn't really all that good, right? Getting hurt in those spots, but I wanted to show you that really quick, because I know, you know, over here the light isn't all that good. And I'm going to read all the comments here. But yeah, so that happened, right? My closet door was destroyed. I let my dad know about it. And, you know, I just, you know, my dad had a great time. I just let him know that, yeah, I had a freaking thing going on. You know me, the destructive tendencies I have sometimes, you know, when something gets way too fucking hard. Yeah, like, and I'm not gonna lie, I think the reason why it also was bugging me too on the final boss, not the final boss, but on other bosses, was this game was really stressing me out at points. Like, there were so many points in the game, like, outside of this. Then I think that's what was building up as the stream just kind of kept going. Because you have, like, Megaton, or I keep saying Megaton, but it's either Megatron or whatever his name is, okay? I keep forgetting that bot's name. But him with that freaking bomb bit really stressed me out. I hate being under a timer. I hate being forced to do fast-paced things fast. So that bit stressed me out extremely. What is it? There was just so many bits that were stressing me out in the game. And some bosses too, like Papyrus's boss fight kind of stressed me out. You have Metaton, okay, whenever he was in that form, like, really get me. The King fucking got me. There were so many bosses in that game that were actually really stressing me out, but I chose to push through, you know, because I was like, okay, I want to see this game kind of to the end. If you guys are saying it's only a few hours. So that's why I spent, like, most of the time today. But I felt like, due to the stress and due to how long it was of that time that I was, like, stressed out when playing the game, I feel like that's what made my Undertale experience ultimately worse. And then getting that final boss, right? That final boss with the Daisy on top of dealing with the King, dealing with Metaton, dealing with those other guys. I was like, this is way too much for me to be experiencing. And this is like the perfect example of why I put my foot down on a lot of games similar to Undertale and whatnot and so on and so forth. Right? So it's like, dude, this is getting annoying. But anyways. Right? So you see this closet door just completely destroyed. Right? My brother had to take that out midstream. And I was done. I never wanted to touch that again. After the final boss and especially everything else. Because, like I said, I feel like the reason why Undertale was so tragic was because it went from me actually genuinely having fun with this game to me never wanting to see it. Never wanting to see this game ever again. Or anything similar. I don't want to play anything Undertale ever again after that. I'm fucking good. If there's anything remotely like that boss, I don't care if it's easier. I don't care if all the other games are easier than this one or whatever. If I see anything remotely relating to that thing, or if I get easily easily stressed like I usually do, I'm not dealing with that, bro. I'm turning 20 fucking 3 years old. I got a lot of comments here in this video. Here, I'm gonna show y'all. This short may have got a lot of views, but look at all these comments, right? You got Aaron saying rip door. You got same dude over here saying, I swear, Alan's the god of rage at this point with how much he's destroyed. Not even a week from Anton Blast, the door goes. Alan, you really need anger management classes. Damn, lol. Considering how you've been with games as of lately, I would be way more pissed at the folks who recommended you this, knowing how you get. This is the craziest I've seen somebody go to make you rage, man. Go back to Luigi's Mansion 1 where you can actually peek with a fucking smiley emoji. Like, that doesn't piss me off. Will you at least play Deltarune? I'm not fibbing, it's way easier. I didn't reply to any of these because I was done. I was so done. I was sitting over there, just done. Done with everything. Just sitting there for a long time, done. Just listening to music, just saying, fuck this experience. I'm getting it out of my head. Alan, you need a permanent vacation from video games. This year just started, and hold on, I gotta read this again. Alan, you need a permanent vacation from video games. This year just started, and here you are breaking stuff once again. If I had a nickel for everything you've destroyed, I'd probably have 50, maybe $100. Alan, please do something more relaxing, because after seeing that, I completely understand why you raged, but you're taking it out on things your dad's gonna have to replace, which might cost him some money later on. And I got people worrying about my dad in here, in terms of like having to pay for that shit. I'm sorry Undertale made you do this. You deserve so much better than that crappy game. Right? And I don't know what comments I'm going to get after this my experience goes live. Or goes up for the world to see. But, yeah, I did let Luke know about the door shit. Aaron told me about the closet door. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I'm just freaking... God, dude. But, and that's what I'm talking about, right? It's like the build-up to everything. Like, everything was stressing me out. Sometimes when y'all were telling me, like, man, that took forever. You took forever on doing some of those things. Some of that shit bothered me a little bit, but I was like, okay. Because, like, for example, when I got stuck on something for, like, 5 minutes, which, I'm going to be honest, I thought, oh, yeah, and let me tell you guys, the puzzles in this game, at first, I thought they were going to be awful, because you guys know my track record when it comes to puzzles or anything in this game. I actually, out of every game I've played, I don't think I got stuck on these puzzles remotely as long as I did in other games. I'm just going to be 1,000% with you. I actually figured a lot of these puzzles out within 5-10 minutes. It wasn't even that bad, right? I remember Lucas and Aaron like, no, you gotta do it this way, you gotta do it that way, and I'm like, y'all, hold on, too. That was also another thing I think that was kind of getting to me a little bit, was like, wait a minute, hold on, fuck, chill, you guys gotta get some faith in me, right? Right? Have some faith in me, man. Also, that Mike the Beta guy wanting to blame people just because Aaron and I recommended the game. When we recommend the game, this is not what we wanted. Yeah, when I saw that earlier just now, I think Deltarune is free on Steam and consoles, PS, Switch, and Xbox. Sorry to ruin the talk. No, you're fine. Morgan, you're fine. Welcome back. But just like I said, all of this stuff, like from Megaton, doing all those things, doing all those challenges, focusing on the game, listening to you guys, like, all that stuff for 5 hours straight. That shit was some of the most fun I've had on a PlayStation game, just in general, but also, like, some of the most fucking stressful, because, again, this is the first time I'm seeing all this shit. This isn't, like, the second, this isn't the third, this isn't the fourth time, or the first time in a really long time. This is legit my first time I'm ever playing Undertale in my entire life, and it went like this. And it's getting so bad now, right? Like, when shit like this happens, that, like, people are just kind of predicting this shit's gonna happen now. Like, people are just waiting. Like, oh, yep, Anton Blast. I already know. Dude, that man's gonna chuck his entire Switch out the window. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Where's the video of him throwing his Switch out? Did he do it? And it doesn't help me being called the god of rage, okay, from other people and other things. That doesn't help me with how I feel about it in general as it is. I'm sorry for being angry all the time, but it's really just how I feel in the moment. I'm a very emotional dude, when it comes to doing anything. Stinky and hey, how you doing? I think Deltarune's free on Steam and consoles. Yeah, you mentioned that. My bad. My bad for rereading that. But yeah, it's like, that's what I felt like. And I'm going to be real. I wanted to really like Undertale. For the most part, I loved Undertale. I loved what it was going for. I loved the story beats. Most of the bosses, they were doable. Alright? They were stressful, but they were doable. Okay? I'd rather take a stressful boss that's doable than a stressful boss that's not doable, which is what happened at the end of the neutral route whenever I did that. And then also, you know, when Aaron was mentioning, yo, we gotta do the genocide and the pacifist route, and I was like, and I was hearing, you know, Aaron, it was Aaron, my bad, not Lucas, but Aaron and Lucas both talked about it, so I'm not technically wrong, but just hearing Aaron talk about the genocide route and how you have to find all the secret bosses, I'm like, Jesus Christ. As I'm playing, I'm like, the secret bosses, oh, fuck all that. I'm trying to play this game once, man. You know, maybe once, maybe never again, or maybe next year we do, like, the other routes or something. Like, that's what I was thinking of doing, but now it's like, after that, and I've experienced, like, that final boss of Undertale, I don't know how you motherfuckers do it, man. And I especially hate bosses like that. I've dealt with way too many bosses like that, like... Fuck! Don't even get me started with Contra for the arcades and and NES, where you have to deal with that as the final boss. Like, forget that shit. I already have memories racking in my mind of like Contra and other games that have bosses like that, where it's like unpredictable patterns and all that other sort of shit. It's like, dude, I'm fucking good. I just want to live my shit. Holy shit! And look, I said this before. I would deal with that if I just had some save states and I didn't have to fucking re-see all the... This is another thing I really disliked about Undertale too, on the PS5, even though it is the PS4 version, they didn't make a PS5 port. I really, really, really disliked when I died and I have to review all the cutscenes again like I saw it for the first time. Really disliked that. I really did not want to... I really didn't like it because I'm like, oh damn, okay, I saw this... Especially on that the final boss. That was fucking bad. Right? And Aaron, if you want to debunk that guy, I'll stay out of it this time. Yeah, but hey, in Mike the Destroyer, you know, that hasn't been the first time I've seen him around in my comments like that. So nothing really to worry about. Yeah, but still, it's like, I don't know if I want to come back, really, to touch that shit. Because now it's like, that is going to be in my mind for a while, you know, whenever I think of Undertale. Funny enough, I was literally just watching a video earlier before I made this video, and they were just talking about Undertale. And I was like, oh fuck, it's already flooding back in my mind. That was just a few hours ago. And again, I have a constant reminder now, you know, KH3.org was the first hole, Anton Blast was the second, and... Undertale was the entire fucking door. So now, I'm waking up every morning to my closet door being missing, which is... Well, I mean, it does have benefits. I mean, Louis doesn't have to worry about moving out of the way if I need something, right? That's good. Now it's like I have a constant reminder of, like I mentioned, the whole closet door went because of that. I mean, the closet door was good because it's like, wow, I can just go, you know, use it as a punching bag, but that's not a healthy way to do it. I need an actual fucking bag, alright? Arguably, that's more of a healthier idea than actually hitting pure closet door until my shit fucking, you know what I mean? I need, like, one of those dummy guys in my room or something, like, to... fucking hit. Because at this point, it's getting to that level, right? And this is another thing. Whenever I go through shit like this, right, it always makes me reflect afterwards, like after everything is done, in terms of what I just did. Like, I'm looking at this closet door right now being so open, because that's what it is. It's very open. And it's like, I fucking did that, you know, over Undertale. You know, how could things be different? You know, like, could things have gone differently? Like, if I chose a different route? Could things have gone differently if I just knew what to do? Like, could I even have beaten the boss? You know? Like... That's what I started thinking about, and I was thinking about that, like, while I was away, because I needed some time away, y'all. I really needed some time away, because I'm not the type of guy to blow up on y'all, right? And that's why I left Aaron, because I didn't want to, like, blow up on him, you know, when he was telling me, you know, hey, Alan, you good? You know, when we were in call, because Lucas left, by the way, when I tried dealing with that boss, I had to leave Aaron, because like I said, I'm a mad dude, but I don't like blowing up on people unless they try to tell me the wrong shit. You know what I mean? At the wrong time. Like, there were times I have blown up on you guys, but I try not to do it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, I try, unless that comment you said really bugs the shit out of me. Like, for example, if you came to me on the stream right now, like, and said, I could have beaten him in 5 minutes, dude, you just suck at the game, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So it's like, that shit would bother me. But, anyways, and that's when I'm gonna fucking react and respond to you and be like, okay, motherfucker, you wanna really go there, buddy? Go ahead. Beat him in 5 minutes. Show up a dude, show up a guy who literally has lived 23 years, going to be 23 years very soon in like 7 days. Alright? Or 6 days coming up. Tomorrow will be 6 days, but you get what I mean. 7 to 6 days, whenever you're watching this, or maybe it's already passed when you're watching this. But I've lived 23 years on this earth. And 23 years on this earth, I've never played the game before. Good job for flexing on me that you can beat the final boss of the neutral route in 5 minutes flat, dude. Good job. Show up someone who's never played before. Real nice of you. I honestly think this Mike guy said that he would be pissed at the people who recommended Undertale, yet he wouldn't be pissed with others recommending you rage games to you. That's kind of hypocritical in my opinion. I don't know what he means by that, but if that's the case, I would agree with you. But he has said some shit like, you know, because he was saying, because I gotta read it again. I'm gonna read it again. Flexers really be those people that piss me off. Exactly. So it's like, and I get a lot of those in my comments, like, all the time whenever I make my experience sometimes. I would have people just pull up, and it would just be pissing me off. Like, for example, like, I'll use examples. Excuse me. This is pretty recent. But, like, Game Master, you know, kind of constantly talking about how I beat Pizza Tire before Alan, or I beat Anton Blast before Alan. It's like, really? Do you have to point that out? That's like Aaron coming out here saying I'm a better Punch-Out player right in front of me. Just saying that to rage bait me, it feels like. Because I've been getting people that also rage bait me too. And I think that's what Mike is trying to say. I'm not trying to defend him, but I don't know. Because there's multiple ways you can interpret that fucking comment that Mike said. You know, I know it ain't that deep, but it's worth mentioning. Yeah? And again, you guys are trying to recommend me a good game. I don't blame you guys for this, you know. It's kind of like a mixed bag. Like, I don't blame y'all, but, like, a part of me is like, God damn, I kind of wish... It's like, I kind of wish I started with the easier shit before we went straight into Undertale, you know, at least... I don't know, get me built up on the lore and shit or whatever before that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, so I can at least be a little bit mentally better to go up against something like that, like without a save state system or something. Honestly, it's natural if you're not a pro Undertale player. It's a part of life. I mean, I am a Punch-Out prodigy, but I don't really want to flex, you know? Yeah, exactly. I don't like flexing either. I try my best not to flex what I am, you know? Like, oh, I'm a YouTube vet. I got like 4K subscribers and I get paid. Who cares? You know what I mean? I don't do that for that. I do it because I want to do YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't just go around flexing. I hate people who fucking flex. That would be better if we had this conversation. Yeah. But anyways, my experience with Undertale is pretty tragic because of those reasons, right? Like I said, the game is great. It's a great game for a lot of people, and I can see that because it's grown a massive community. Tons of people were liking, tons of people were subscribing, tons of people want, you know, Undertale to keep going. You know, Undertale, Deltarune Chapter 2, and now they want more Deltarune and all that other sort of shit, right? So, I understand. It's definitely a good video game franchise. It's just probably either not for me or, like, maybe down the line, I might give it another chance, okay? Because there's always opportunities for, like, a re-experience. There's always opportunities for, you know, other things to happen. So, I'm going to get out of here, too. I don't want to spend too long on this. 35 minutes is good enough for me. That's my tragic experience with Undertale. Let me know what y'all's first experience with Undertale was. Let me know down below when this video actually gets uploaded. You know, let me know your guys' other thoughts on that, all that other sort of stuff. I gotta go. Yeah. My dad's listening to music right now, and I want him to enjoy his time, you know, without me streaming. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share the video with your friends. I used to kind of talk about lore in my experience videos. I try my best to kind of skim through that because that's a lot, you know, for a video like this when I'm trying to keep it 5, 10 minutes, 30 minutes and stuff. That's another 10 minutes right there. But I feel like, because it is mostly about my experience with the game, not really like, well, it is also kind of a review, but the story can go down like this, right? For anyone that just wants to know, it's about humans and demons. Humans and demons fighting amongst each other for power, right? And of course, the humans kind of overtook that shit. You know what I mean? And for a long time, demons have been suffering, okay? Alan's summary of the story right there. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing me out. And you know what? Thank you, Undertale boys, for not bullying me on this experience, unlike other people in my comment section of the short. Hey, wait, one more thing, bro. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Yo, just for the boys, hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, if you don't like this video and subscribe to the channel, you're not boning cool. Sans, get the fuck out. Alright.